First, navigate to the General tab. You can use the Profile Setup wizard if you wish, but ensure that you do not wipe out a good validated profile already on the BMS. Select the proper current sensor and ensure the polarity is correct. Set the capacity of your pack in amp hours. If you would like your BMS to power down when your pack voltage is low, set that here. In this menu, you can configure all the multi-purpose inputs and outputs. For more information on these settings, you can click the blue question marks or see the documentation on our website. Navigate to the Cell Settings tab. Set your cell high and low voltages as well as which cells are connected. The Orion Junior BMS is able to support up to 16 cells connected in series. We don't recommend the Orion Junior BMS for use with fewer than 4 cells in series. Next, configure cell balancing at the appropriate voltages for your cells. Configure the internal resistance profile for your cells here. If you would like to use the cell resistance fault monitoring, this section must be filled out in detail from the cell manufacturer's datasheet. Input the SOC values from the cell datasheet. Navigate to the Charge Limits tab and input the charge limits based on your limiting components. If the cells are limiting, base these values on the C rate from the cell datasheet. Remember to derate your charge limits properly based on temperature and SOC. Navigate to the Discharge Limits tab. Just like the previous tab, configure the current limits here. In this case, be sure to also consider durations of pulse discharge. Navigate to the Relays tab and ensure that the relays you wish to use are properly configured. At a minimum, Orion recommends using the Charge Safety Relay to control the flow of current from the charger. The discharge relay will often be used to control the discharge contactor as well. Ensure that your thermal and fault settings are configured as your application requires. If you need more information regarding any parameter or setting in this software, simply click on the blue question mark and the Orion Help Manual will be displayed. When you have completed and verified your profile, don't forget to save the profile to disk to retain a backup copy. Profiles can be retrieved from and sent to a BMS by using the 2 large buttons in the upper right-hand corner.